Nier Replicant is ruining the gaming industry, and it has me very concerned for the future of this medium. You want to talk about bastardizing a franchise. You want to talk about unnecessary remakes. You could talk about your Mass Effect Legendary editions. You could talk about your Darksiders War Mastered editions. You could talk about your Last of Us Remastered. And you can talk about your Nathan Drake collections. But Nier Replicant, literally, by definition, is a scam. It is a remake of a game that nobody was asking for. The reason nobody's asking for it is very simple, my friends. There are no Nier fans. Nier is an idea. Nier is something that people on the outside look into this bubble, but there's actually no presence inside the bubble. There are no Nier fans. Nier Automata being like one of the most underrated games of the past generation, it's bullshit. Nobody even played that fucking game. Nobody gave a shit when it came out. Nobody gave a shit about the Become as Gods edition, and nobody gave a shit about the Game of the Yora edition. Nobody cares about Nier. That's why they released a broken-ass PC port that to this day has only been fixed on Game Pass. Because Microsoft cares about dumping money into fixing games that fucking Square Enix doesn't. Seriously. This is a cash-out move by Square Enix. This is them with their tail tucked between their legs, running back like a wounded dog, an animal that got into fight with an even bigger animal and failed, got their ass kicked, got their fucking legs chewed off because Avengers flopped. Avengers was a $1 billion mistake, and Square Enix is in the red. They're trying to cash out on everything. There's going to be 2 or 3 more Final Fantasy remakes coming out this year alone because they need to get their profit margins in the green. Avengers cost them so much fucking money. It tanked their entire business. It ruined them financially. So they're like, hey, we need to get some money. Everybody talks about Nier, even though there are no Nier fans. Let's just push on out a remake of the first one that nobody gave a shit about how many years ago. And these people who are like, well, everybody talks about Nier Automata being such a good game. Well, just buy it. And you know what? I'm online. It seems like it's fucking working. That's what has me so concerned. There are people, imagine this, there are actual fucking people who are talking about playing Nier Replicant. How much of a fucking idiot do you have to be to play a game in a franchise that nobody gives a shit about? Nier in 2021? What's next? Crystal Pepsi in 2021? Nier is old news. Nier Replicant is a shameless cash-in meant to line Square Enix's pockets and make up for the abysmal failure that was the Avengers. That is it. I have said it before. I will say it again. Nier brings nothing new to the table. All right? It is like So here we go. Nier is to Devil May Cry, Darksiders, Breath of the Wild, and all the other shit it ripped off, as fucking Neo is to Dark Souls, as fucking Sekiro is to Dark Souls. It's a shameless cash grab, ripping off things that other games do, and they do better. All right? This is something that you're going to find at the very bottom of the GameStop bargain bin in less than a year. I guarantee it. Do you guys remember when a company got so confident in a release of their product, they printed in excess copies of E.T. for the Atari? And then they couldn't sell them, so they had to line the fucking landfills with them, fucking line dumpsters with them. There's still copies of that making up groundwork, all right? People are building their houses on the foundation of copies of E.T. for the fucking Atari, all right? They're still out there, man, and that's what's going to happen to the copies of Nier Replicant. Square Enix is going to be stuck with all this stock that the fucking brick and mortar stores and the online stores cannot sell, marked down to $3 or less. They're going to send them back to the distribution center. The distribution center is not going to know what the fuck to do with them, so they're going to give them back to Square Enix. Square Enix is going to have this fucking mass, this oversupply of copies of Nier Replicant. They can't even pull out the instruction manual and sell it as toilet paper because they don't include instruction manuals anymore. So they have not only damaged their reputation and gone into the red for a fucking game that is a shameless cash grab and a remake of a game that nobody was asking for because it was trash to begin with, but they have detrimentally impacted the earth. They are anti-green. They have generated so much plastic waste that the earth will literally suffer for the next 2 decades trying to figure out how they can degrade this plastic and the fucking discs of Nier Replicant. That's how little of a shit people actually care about this game. All right? Nobody in their right mind is going to pay for Nier Replicant. It's a shit game. It's a shit, shameless cash grab, remake, dilapidated piece of dog shit, garbage juice fuckery that nobody was asking for because it was shit back when it originally released in 2011. Nier has no fans. If you claim to be a Nier fan, you're a goddamn liar. I want to see you actually play this game. Record a video of yourself playing Nier Replicant when it comes out. You will not see it. You want to know why? Because Nier fans are fucking frauds. Nier Replicant? They should have retitled this shit Nier Reprint, because they're not improving jack shit. They're literally taking the original, copy and pasting it for the newer systems, and shoving it out to you expecting fucking $60 out of your pocketbook. You fucking morons better not give it to them. Dead fucking metal.